Good afternoon. Thank you for joining ntTV News at Noon. I'm Adriana Rivera. In Houston, a community is mourning the loss of a teenager who was lost to the gun violence while at a playground. Stephen Goen has the story.
Together with friends and loved ones, the family of Anaya Zachary sending dozens of purple balloons into the air to honor her memory.
Justice for Naya.
Her father, Joseph Zachary, heartbroken.
Man, everybody loves my baby, man. Everybody loves my baby.
Anaya's godmother, Sonia Stanford, who helped raise the 14-year-old, says she had so much potential.
She give you no problems. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. All Naya wanted to do was get in her books, learn, and graduate, and go on about her life.
But that life was cut short unexpectedly. On Friday, Anaya had just returned from school around 4 p.m. when she was shot to death at her apartment complex playground.
She asked me if she could go outside to go see her little sister, and I said yes. She never told me nothing about an altercation or anything.
However, according to Baytown police, there had been an altercation on the bus earlier that day between Anaya and a teenage boy, her classmate at Baytown Junior.
I was told that he told Naya, when I get off the bus, I'm going to kill you today.
Police say that teenager later came to this playground and started shooting.
I guess it kept escalating or something, man. I don't know what's going on with them. They telling me it's a school thing or something. I'm not sure what it is, man. But I know I came right there yesterday. My child was dead laying down right there in the parking lot.
This family now left to wonder how exactly it happened. Anaya's godmother with these words for the suspect and his parents.
Forgive the little boy. I am very disappointed in his parents, because your parents' skills is not right at all. But as for the little boy, I forgive him.
Dallas rapper Marquise Conway, known as Yella Beezy, was arrested and charged with capital murder in connection to the 2020 shooting of another Dallas rapper, Mo3. Yella Beezy is believed to have hired a hit on Mo3 and being held in Dallas County Jail on a $2 million bond. President Donald Trump has filed a bill to rename the I-35 highway to Donald J. Trump Highway. State Representative Joanne Schaffner endorsed the bill and, if approved, would take effect in September of this year. The funding for the name change of Travis County stretch of road in Austin would be funded from the grants and private donations. Meanwhile, the maintenance would still be paid for by Texas DOT. As March comes to an end, we have seen a mix of different weather patterns. Let's toss it to our weather anchor, Michaela Dixon, with more on weather. Michaela, how's it looking outside today?
Yes, you guys, March winds have been really crazy lately, but right now our temperatures are starting at 81 degrees, feeling like 80 with a wind speed of 7 miles per hour. Temperatures tonight will be dropping, but we will have clear skies, dropping to 51 degrees, feeling like 53 with a wind speed of 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow's conditions are going to be really pretty with a high temperature of 91 degrees, feeling like 87, and a wind speed of 7 miles per hour. Thank you, Adriana. Back to you at the desk.
In San Antonio, a memorial honoring those lost in a smuggling tragedy was vandalized over the weekend. With many mourning what was once there, CNN's Zaria Oates has more.
Crosses that once stood tall in memory now lie on the ground, broken and scattered. Overnight, an unknown number of people vandalized this memorial site. 53 crosses once honored the lives of the 53 migrants found dead in a tractor trailer on Quintana Road in June of 2022.
We're asking anyone who has information about what happened here last night and the destruction of this memorial to come forward.
We've worked so hard to keep up with it, and then for somebody just to come and tear it down like if a tornado came. I'm sorry.
Through tears and shock, they immediately got to work rebuilding.
Yeah, he wants you to hammer it. He says you're a carpenter.
Mayor Ron Nierenberg, District Attorney Joe Gonzalez, District 4 Councilwoman Adriana Rocha Garcia, and the volunteers who know this memorial site inside and out are among those rebuilding.
We've already had a lot of outpouring of support from the community saying, count us in. We're asking for volunteers to come and help us put up the crosses so that they could see that we will not be allowing this type of hate in San Antonio, not in a compassionate city.
As far as I'm concerned, this appears to be a hate crime. I have no problem saying that if and when the perpetrators are caught, we intend to charge that individual or individuals with a hate crime.
Although there's not much near the memorial site, this act of violence is prompting Councilwoman Rocha Garcia and Mayor Nierenberg to work on installing cameras in the area as a next step.
We'll be working together with SAPD and trying to figure out what we can do with cameras.
As investigators continue to work on this incident, they're asking for anyone with information on what happened and any potential witnesses to come forward.
We could theoretically charge someone with 53 counts of criminal mischief.
Zaria Oates, KSAT 12 News.
After the break, we have the update on the Pope's condition and how the FBI is cracking down on the attacks to Tesla vehicles and dealerships. Don't go anywhere.
Hey you! Yeah, you. Tax day is right around the corner, and the IRS has free resources to help you. Just visit their website or contact our volunteer income tax program at 800-906-9887. You don't want the IRS knocking at your door. Whew, I guess it's too late for you. Pay now or pay later with interest. File your taxes.
The Pope returned to the Vatican yesterday after a 5-week-long hospital stay. CNN's Jen Sullivan has more.
Pope Francis appearing in public for the first time in weeks, waving to crowds below before returning to his residence at the Vatican Sunday. Onlookers cheering as the Pope is wheeled out onto a balcony of Rome's Gemelli Hospital, where he's been staying for the past 38 days. Speaking in Italian, he thanked everyone for their support, many around the world celebrating.
To actually see him there and to see him smiling and giving a thumbs up, I mean, it was really heartening and encouraging.
The 88-year-old pontiff, who's been pope since 2013, was admitted to the hospital on February 14th for a severe respiratory infection that then escalated into life-threatening pneumonia in both lungs. His medical team telling reporters Saturday that his condition is now stable, allowing him to return home.
In a stable clinical condition with a prescription to partially continue drug therapy and a convalescence and rest period at least 2 months.
During the Pope's time in the hospital, the Vatican has chronicled his treatment, including undergoing weeks of non-invasive mechanical ventilation and oxygen. And on March 6th, the Pope releasing this audio statement.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your prayers, for my health. From the square, I accompany you from here. May God bless you and the Virgin protect you. Thank you.
The Pope's doctors say he will need to rest for at least another 2 months and can return to work gradually. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Social media personalities Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan arrived at a Romanian police station on Monday. The self-proclaimed misogynist and his brother are facing charges of human trafficking and forming an organized criminal group to sexually exploit women. They registered with authorities in the capital Bucharest Monday morning, a formality tied to the investigation launched by Romanian prosecutors in 2022. Andrew Tate told reporters he and his brother returned to Romania to prove their innocence. The FBI has issued a public warning to be on alert for planned attacks on Tesla vehicles and property. Here's more information from CNN reporter Julia Vargas.
Password incorrect. Of course it's incorrect.
Rolling his Model Y back to factory settings. Joe Romer is a Tesla owner no more. A week ago, while covering a protest at a Tesla service center, we found Romer as he drove past the picket line.
I'm in the process of getting my car repaired so that I can sell it.
Today, he says a weight is lifted.
I feel better because I was getting to the point where this was being embarrassing driving this car because of Elon Musk and the things he's doing right now. And that just, I find annoying and not acceptable.
Even though he's selling for less than a third of what he originally paid 4 years ago, Romer is not alone.
From our hub, that we're picking up 8 Teslas today.
In 2025, thousands of Americans are breaking up with the automaker. Tesla cars from model year 2017 or newer made up 1.4% of all vehicles traded in through mid-March. That's more than triple the rate from this time last year, according to Edmunds data shared with Reuters. And some Tesla drivers are hiding in plain sight.
And then I just took my finger and I just pulled it off. It makes me feel like I'm doing something.
Masking a Tesla costs almost nothing, but in the week Romer waited to sell, he got $800 less for the car.
There's always going to be opportunity to either do the right thing or at least signal that you're doing the right thing. But for most people, the average consumer, taking the hit on the depreciation of a relatively expensive electric car by selling it just to prove a point is not something that they're in the business of doing.
Protests continue at dealerships across the country, and some Tesla properties have become targets, torched with Molotov cocktails, shot at, and defaced. And all this comes as Tesla faces new headaches, including potential import tariff woes and recalls after Cybertruck panels have been reportedly falling off. The stock price has also plunged. That has liberals cheering.
You've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to give me a little boost during the day.
And the Trump administration taking unprecedented steps to defend the company.
On stage.
On Thursday, Attorney General Pam Bondi announced charges against 3 people accused of destroying Tesla property in Oregon, Colorado, and South Carolina. If convicted, each faces a minimum of 5 years and up to 20 behind bars. And on Friday, President Trump comparing attacks on Tesla facilities to the January 6th insurrection.
Well, I view these people as terrorists just like others. When I looked at those showrooms burning and those cars, not 1 or 2, like 7, 8, 10 burning, exploding all over the place. These are terrorists. You didn't have that on January 6th.
All of that going too far for Romer.
It is done.
How do you feel?
Better.
Better?
Happy.
These past couple mornings have been a little chilly, but it seemed to warm up before noon. Let's check in with our weather anchor, Michaela Dixon, and see if it'll be more of the same. Michaela?
Yes. We have 80s all across the screen up here in North Texas going on right now. Over here starting at Paris, Texas with 80 degrees. Sulphur Springs at 80 also. McKinney here at 81. Dallas down here at 82. Sherman does drop to 79 but still high. Gainesville over here at 80. Denton at 81. Fort Worth at 82. Decatur at 80. And Bowie also at 80. And then for our regional map, we have Amarillo over here at 79, El Paso over here at 82, Oklahoma City at 78, us at 81, of course, Austin at 88, and then we have Houston at 87 and Shreveport at 82 too. For our 7-day forecast, tomorrow is going to be really pretty with a high of 90 and a low of 59 degrees. Wednesday, we're looking at partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 57, but a 22% chance of rain. Thursday and Friday, we are looking at high chances of rain. Thursday with a high 77 and Friday at the high 74. Saturday and Sunday, we are looking at partly cloudy but high in the temperatures. Saturday at 86 with a low of 63. Sunday at 76 and a low of 47. And then Monday, back to sunny with a high 72 and a low 53. Thank you guys, and back to you, Adriana, at the desk.
Thanks, Michaela. I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of pizza. And I would say one of my biggest pizza chains would have to go to Domino's. But if you're craving pizza and want to switch it up just a little bit, our segment reporter, Layla, has just the thing for you. Layla?
I was able to go to DP Dough last week. Let's take a look. DP Dough is a popular late night spot for college students, known for its delicious calzones. I got the chance to talk to Randy about why it's the perfect place for students.
It's a fun place. When we get first-timers a lot, but they come back. We have a real strong customer base. They just love it because the food's good, of course. You can get good food lots of places, but we've had our same core people here that just love being here. They love working here, and so it's a neat environment.
If you're not sure what to order, Maya has some great choices.
I recommend the combat zone if they like vegetables, but if they don't, I'll be like the barbecue chicken or steak, because those are pretty good.
And of course, I had to try for myself. I went with the chicken calzone and garlic sticks. And let me tell you, they did not disappoint. 4 p.m. to 3 a.m., making it the perfect late night spot for students. That's all I have for Dits and Eats. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Layla. Are you free this afternoon? We might have just the thing for you right after the break. We'll be right back.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and made just for you? Look no further than Avesta, your go-to destination for delicious, full-service dining experience. Dive into our customizable omelets, expertly crafted by our talented cook Jonathan, who guarantees every bite is perfection. All our dishes are handmade, prepared with only the freshest ingredients. Explore our assembly line where you can choose from any of our globally inspired dishes, or customize your plate. It's that easy. And let's not forget dessert. Indulge your sweet tooth with treats from Clark Bakery. With convenient payment methods including card or flex, it's the perfect dining spot for any occasion. Quench your thirst with our wide selection of drinks. Just hand your drinking card to our friendly waiter, and they'll bring your beverage of choice right to your table. When you're done savoring every last bite, our attentive staff will whisk away your tray. Enjoy the peaceful ambiance as you dine in, or use our takeout option for a meal on the go. Avesta.
I wonder what's on the radio today. I don't know about this. This is not it.
Everything alternative, commercial free. 88.1 Indie.
Here at KNTU, we have two traditional stations, 88.1 Indie and KNTU Jazz. We've also recently launched an internet radio station called Mean Green Hits. If you want to hear more, you can check us out at MediaNorthTexas.com.
That was pretty good.
The ancestry company 23andMe has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy as CEO steps down on Sunday. The company announced that the bankruptcy comes from a plan to facilitate a sale process to maximize the value of its business. CEO Ann Wojcicki says she stepped down to be in a better position to pursue the company as an independent bidder. For users with data with the company, they say that their company values when it comes to customer data will stay the same, but users are able to delete any data if they feel their information is at risk. And now, a type A positive update on the HPS blood drive happening today. With the story is ntTV's own Noah Huerta. What have you got for us today, Noah?
Thanks, Adriana. There are vampires outside the Union South Lawn today. They are burning to death due to the sun, and they are in need of your blood to stay alive. I'm just kidding. But what is happening is that today, the College of Health and Public Services is doing, once again, a holding a blood drive with the Carter Blood Care. The blood drive station will be outside the Union South Lawn today. Drinks with snacks will be provided for anyone who donates, and anyone can donate until 3 p.m. If you're a healthy individual and you're feeling up for it, I strongly encourage you to stop by today to donate the The HPS blood drive only happens once a semester, and one single donation can help save 3 lives. That means that when Carter Blood Care arrives, every donation adds up to treating hundreds of patients in need of blood transfusions all across the state. But they can only achieve this with your help. You can walk straight into the Union South Lawn. You don't even need to make an appointment. From Positively North Texas, this is Noah Huerta. Back to you, Adriana.
Have you ever wanted to enhance your art skills? Now might just be your chance. Reporter Troyes Murphy is live at the new University Art Center to tell us more about the workshops they have to offer.
Thanks, Adriana. The University of North Texas is celebrating the new opening of their permanent art workshop called the Union Art Center. The center will host consistent workshops allowing students to make stamps and also teach them how to make tattoo designs. Today, the center is hosting a whittling event allowing students to learn how to make animal figures out of wood pieces. The center is perfect because it allows students to learn a new skill in between their busy schedules. The center will be hosting other sessions today as far as making the whittling animals. The sessions will be from 1:30 to 3 p.m. and from 3:30 to 5 p.m. The center does recommend that those interested in attending the workshops sign up on the Student Affairs Activities website so that they can reserve a spot in case there is limited availability. Now, that's all from me. I do have to let you guys go and send it back over to the desk because I have to get back to making my own whittling project, but I'll send it back over to you, Adriana.
As spring arrives, Denton is offering free movie screenings to all students at local theaters and on-campus events. Community events like this are held in venues like Alamo Drafthouse and Movie Tavern, along with UP Cinema on UNT campus for students with a student ID. It is the perfect way to watch new blockbusters as well as your more niche films, all while not breaking the bank. The UNT system announced they are banned from sponsoring or hosting drag events in their facilities, just a few weeks after Texas A&M system approved a similar ban. This comes after an executive order from President Trump in January directing federal agencies to take all necessary steps to make sure that funds are not used to promote gender identity. Many efforts around the state are being made to block this ban, as you cannot banish student-funded, student-organized drag performances from campus simply because they offered administrators, said Adam Steinbach, an attorney with the Foundation for Individual Right and Expression. UNT teams have been playing amazing in the sports world. Let's toss it to Navaya Pantoja with more on how we have been crushing it. Navaya?
Yes, thank you, Adriana. I have some great stories. Don't go anywhere. ntTV will be right back.
Are you tired of seeing the same old city? You want to learn something and go overseas? Then study abroad with one of many UNT Study Abroad programs. You can find a Study Abroad office right here at Markey Hall, room 145.
My study abroad program left on me a great impression. We have a lot of different programs and it varies. We have faculty-led, affiliate, and exchange programs. When you're ready to leave for your study abroad program from UNT, you're gonna go through pre-departure orientation and modules so that you are prepared.
The power to turn the world into your classroom is right here at UNT with our study abroad programs. Take flight and take in charge of your education.
The UNT men's basketball team faced Arkansas State yesterday here at the Coliseum. This is the 7th consecutive win at home this season, surpassing the record of 15. Senior Jasper Floyd scored the game-winning point with a two-pointer, leaving 1 second on the shot clock. Ultimately, our Mean Green men's team finished with the win. UNT head coach Ross Hodge said, "They had our full respect and our guys played really hard. We were able to make one more play there at the end. That's usually what it comes down to this time of year." The men's basketball team will be playing here again tomorrow at 8 p.m. against Oklahoma State. You can tune in on ESPN2 or on our radio station, Mean Green Sports Network. Good luck, boys, and keep on playing hard. The North Texas women's basketball team has achieved one milestone after another in just 2 seasons under Jason Burton's leadership. Last year, the Mean Green shared the regular season American Athletic Conference title and have set a new program record for wins in a season twice. UNT will look to add to that success when it hosts UTA in the second round of the Women's National Invitation Tournament tonight. A victory over the Mavericks would propel UNT further as a program, helping them succeed in the postseason. Tonight, the women's will face UNT. Tonight, the women's will face UT Arlington at 6 p.m. at home. You can buy tickets at meangreensports.com. Good luck, ladies. Texas Rangers Corey Seager and his wife Madison announced on an Instagram post yesterday that they're having a baby. The photo shoot the couple had on the beach had people overjoyed for them. The couple first began dating each other while attending the same high school. The announcement just came 4 days before the Rangers opener against the Red Sox. Congrats to the Seagers. While we don't know if the baby will be a boy or a girl, if it takes after its dad, it's sure to be a slugger. That's all I have for you today. Back to you at the desk, Adriana.
Thanks, Navaya. One Texas man had been sitting waiting for the call that will change his life. And earlier this month, it happened. Anthony Tony Cross and his fiancée Cynthia rushed to the hospital and had Tony undergo a kidney transplant. But the transplant was just the first part of Tony's new chapter in life. The couple had planned to marry later that month at the courthouse, but this event had made them not want to wait any longer. Just 4 days after the transplant, Tony and Cynthia exchanged vows in a heartfelt ceremony at the hospital's chapel. The wedding was joyous with a cake, flowers, and decorations to celebrate the new couple. Thanks for watching ntTV News at Noon. Join us again tonight at 6 and tomorrow here at noon, here on North Texas Television.